Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just about to start crafting up all the parts for the Tier 7 rocket, and I think we are good that we can arc furnace this for all the different parts, basically for the Tier 6, Tier 5. It just makes it a bit easier. I'm pretty sure we have everything that we are going to need. And if we don't, we're gonna have some issues. But we do have, our void miner. I don't have it piping into the A system at the moment, but I can always just throw it on a cable and it will turn back on again. Let's go ahead and do that. It's always kind of nerve-wracking smelting down your rocket because I have no way to get up into space now. Like worst case scenario, I could always craft up another one, but yeah, that is a bit nerve-wracking. Alright, so we are... I guess I don't need to do the whole thing, just optional stuff. I could just do directly to that. We do have one of them. Let's do... I can't do the whole batch at once because I don't keep enough IC2 coolant on the storage bus, so I guess I could do it in 2 batches. But in 38, I had one, so I need 30 more. Is that right? No. Math is hard. I did. I have one in the A system. I just crafted up, so I have 39. I need 79, so I need 40 more. There we go. Alright, so that is the 79 heavy-duty Tier 7 plates. Now, I do have to make recipes. The hardest part about the new rocket is every single one of these parts is new. The Tier 6 rocket didn't use any of those. So the Tier 6 was actually pretty easy. That used all these old ones that we already had done, but the Tier 7 rocket, yeah, that is all new parts. So I got to do recipes for all those, and yeah, it's basically just a bunch of shift-clicking recipes. And to be honest, they're not overly complicated, but the tools are a bit of a pain. Although I haven't... Ooh, I'm going to have to craft up another hammer. Oh, no, I have a tritium one there. I was ahead of the game. I haven't actually tested if... Like, I've always put in actual tools for the ones that shift-click in. I haven't actually tried. I remember those didn't work. They used to not work. If you didn't put in, like, actual tools. I don't know. I'm just curious if that's changed. Alright, but let me just throw all this stuff in. I may need to... Like, pretty sure I don't have a recipe for that. So... Got quite a few things we're going to have to do here. Okay, we are back. I am just crafting up the rocket control computer, which requires these sensors. Everything else we had, not a problem, but I had the scanned recipes for these, but I haven't actually crafted these up yet. So just waiting on that. I do need to expand this Vulcanus for sure. Just thinking, I'm like, do we want probably 4, at least 4, I'm assuming, maybe like a block of 4, kind of like what I did with that. And then probably put the... how am I going to do that? Gets a little bit annoying with some of the recipes that require 2. I know, like aluminum. I could just do aluminum a different way. Aluminium, however you want to call it. Because that requires carbon and the dust. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to sort that out. But I was thinking maybe putting this like in this block so they all... I don't know. There's just the one block that shares with all four. So sometimes it's like easier if you do the input bus that shares with all four, but then like you're gonna have to do this. There's a few blocks that share with two. But yeah, this block is the only one that shares with obviously all four, but there is two that share with four. So yeah, probably the pyrotheum actually doesn't need to be. That's probably one of the easier ones actually. Not having to worry about that. But that is definitely something we're gonna have to do. I really don't want to do these mega stuff. I just hate these. These things are so ugly. They're big giant blocks. They don't really go with anything in the base. I don't know. We'll see. I know they're just like super efficient, but I don't know. I just really don't like them. But yeah, I am crafting up this stuff. Also, we need a ton of Quantium. Thankfully, I think we have enough. I pre-smelted a bunch because this recipe was quite expensive for the rockets, the actual rocket engines. So I wanted to make sure I had enough, but yeah, like we have to go through each tier, so it requires like a ton of resources for those, but pretty sure we have enough. So we can get rid of that. So yeah, I have the large, I have the extra large, I have the lander. Crafting up the computer, we do have the heavy duty, the fins, the rocket boosters. I've crafted up the boosters, these boosters, we need 6 of these, so I crafted up 12 extra. But we do need to craft up the rest. I do have the rocket. Alright, cool. So, I think there is that. Also, I need... How many do we need for the 12? Alright. And that is the last bit. Guess we'll take the loot bags. Probably the neutronium ingots I would have taken. But this one does give you Fortune 3 loot bags, tier 8. The other one I probably would have done would have been Mysterious Crystal Plates. Also, that reminded me, I noticed my... Alright, it is running. I wanted to check to make sure it was running. This isn't the fastest, but usually, you know, we might only go through like 5,000 or something TNT with these rockets. I did notice it dropped way down, but it's alright. So we used about 7,000. But we're still good. Alright, let's really quickly do this, and then I will craft up the rest. The Quadria ore. 32 circuits is pretty cool. Naquata alloy, that's pretty cool. That is... Look at all that crazy ID. Is it because... Yeah, there is... This actually doesn't drop in the world. Does this pulverize down into actual Naquadria? Or... You don't know. No, it turns into Naquadria. Make sure. I don't think I have this set up. I still need to... I need to redo this the way I have set this up. I really don't need storage input buses for this stuff. I just need to send it all. But a lot of stuff I wanted to void before processing, but I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'm not gonna... Got more Naquadria over there. I wasn't gonna fortune those things. Okay, so let me do this. And I think this might take a little while for the rocket parts, I think. We need... Yeah, the 6. It also takes a while to sort out the recipe because of all the manual tools, so it's a bit of a pain. But alright, we'll be back and we'll craft up the rocket. Okay, I did actually run out of TNT. We went through a ton of that. I wasn't really thinking that some of the things require more than like one thing. So like tier 4 plates require like 32. So I did actually go through it, but we are starting to build up a buffer. I have increased the amount that we're going to store to 30,000. That should get us through the next rocket, although maybe I'll do even more, 50,000, 100,000. I don't know. I don't really like having stuff just permanently running, but yeah, I think we'll see. I don't know how quickly we're going to be doing the tier 8 rocket. I don't remember. I mean, that is quite a lot of power. Black plutonium. Alright, so I didn't realize black plutonium was the thing. I haven't looked at these. So we're going to need to get black plutonium. Lots and lots of it. So that kind of like will tell me where we want to go. So Makemake or Pluto. I may have to figure out. Right, I do like that. And we get uranium. That's pretty good too for our yeah, and there's the black plutonium ore. For our radon production. What was the other one? Pluto? Don't remember actually going to Pluto very often in the first season. Let's give us diamond. Osmium vein can be convenient. Chrome. Now this does give us uranium and plutonium. That might actually be... We get also enriched, and that... I don't know, maybe Pluto instead. Alright, I'm gonna have to sort out which one I want to throw the miner on. Now, I think that is everything for the rocket. Quantium. We're gonna need a lot of quantium for the next rocket. That's only from tier 4. That is a bit worrisome. Because I only have the one void miner at the moment. I mean, there are meteors, but I would have to get pretty far into blood magic, which I will do at one point, but that point is not right now. Alright, there we go. Let's just put all this stuff in here. Boom, boom. And there we go. There is our tier 7 rocket. Let me just double check that I didn't screw something up. Alright, we're good. I did want to not get the quest line done. Alright, tier 7 rocket. We got our rocket fuel, our green rocket fuel last episode. Let's take a look at this thing. There we go. Look at that. So I take a screenshot for our thumbnail. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Fortunately, this is really annoying. Doing it this way. Just because there's no like output. You can't just put like all 5 there because it won't work. I only have the 5. We could probably fill it up a bit more, but it only uses about 10%. But I do need to, let's see, probably get, I should just go ahead and set up the void miner, I think, while I am doing this. Now the quantium, what about the quantium? Alright, I'll probably worry about the quantium later. Maybe I'll just throw a regular. I just noticed that's quantum and quantium. Maybe just throw a regular. Oh, there is small ore. Oh, there we go. Let me figure out which one I want to do. Let me grab the void miner and we will head to a new planet. And just got the void miner. I think we're going to do... Not that one. Where are you? Pluto? Like, where are you? There we go. I was like, I knew that was the belt. Yeah, I think we're going to do Pluto. The only thing we don't get from Pluto is niobium. Unfortunately, but there are other... Oh, yeah, I haven't done this one in a while. Usually it is the bouncy one that you don't have to worry about. But this one is a regular lander. If you go too fast, you'll just crash into the surface. All right. Here we go. We are on Pluto. Yeah. There we go. All right. We should have... Yeah, we got enough back to get us back. So I guess we'll just do, like right here, a nice flat area. We'll set up our void miner. I think we can get, like I said, the only thing we're not going to get is niobium. But I was thinking we could just use bees to get this stuff. Because we can get, like, Makemake stone dust from a Makemake bee. So I'm like, oh, why don't we just do that? That way I don't need to set up another thing. Now, quantium is the other that we may have a bit of an issue with. But again, I can just do Venus stone dust, which we can get from a Venus comb. So we'll probably do it that way. And it looks pretty easy, actually. It's just an easy recipe. But yeah, there is that. So now, that usually goes on that side. Actually, I'm not going to enable safe mode. Sometimes it causes weirdness with the quantum, the AE quantum thing. Sometimes it just causes some weirdness. I had crafted up a battery buffer just to, so it wouldn't like shut off with, if the power kind of like the channels, the AE thing kind of flickered a bit. I found that to be probably the easiest. There's that. No! That needs to be... Shoot, I don't remember what Krypton was. Wasn't it like 2? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we... Oh man, I don't remember what Krypton is. 2? Oh, look at that, I got it. Good guess. Input bus. Output bus. And I'm going to... Looks like I must have had it facing a different direction. Proteus. We'll do 128. Doesn't really matter what it is. And casings 1. Ah! There is not much gravity here. So we fly away like crazy. I'm gonna set the... I don't know. I'm thinking, like, would it be easier if I just did a whitelist for the... Maybe do a whitelist of just the ores we need. That might be easier than doing a blacklist for all the stuff we don't need, I think. All right, I'm going to have that there. And then maybe figure out what ores we want, because there aren't a whole lot of stuff. I mean, let's do tier 7, it's easier. Like, I mean, I guess I can take this stuff. I don't really need it. Like, I don't really need coal ore, but then I'm like, maybe I will need it. Okay, there are some stuff I know for sure I won't need, like wolfenite, powellite. I could even do that. So I'm gonna have to go through and figure out what would be better. The blacklisted. I think it was set to whitelist. Why isn't it why isn't it getting ores? Alright, I do need to set up the quantum bridge thing though. So let me sort out what we want and we'll be back. Alright, we are back in the base, and as we can see, my void miner is running. I cannot get it to produce ores. I don't know why it is not working. It is running. I have tried whitelist, I've tried blacklist, I've tried putting ores on a whitelist, I've tried putting ores on a blacklist, and I cannot get the void miner to produce ores. I may try moving it to a different planet. I did notice on the minimap, if we look at the minimap on where it says the X, Y, Z coordinates, underneath it says planes. It says Pluto 3 as opposed to just Pluto. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Like maybe it is not seeing the right origin in the whatever files. I don't know if that does anything, but yeah. That's the only thing I can see that is sort of a bit funny. Yeah, so right where it says planes on my minimap, underneath the minimap, it says Pluto 3. So, I don't know. I may move it to Makemake. But before I do that, I need to go clear out, or at least find the thing, and get the final schematic. So I'll probably do that, and maybe move the thing. Now, I think the only thing that Makemake, it doesn't have diamond, but it does have the black plutonium that we're gonna need. So I don't know, we'll see. A lot of this stuff though, like, I don't need any of this stuff. But it does have niobium, but I was gonna get niobium a different way. But I can always do, instead of do make the dust, maybe I could do it from, that's a really tiny, like we could maybe do it through like Mars or something like that. I don't know. Ganymede 7, just depends, whatever. I mean, there is tons of different options to get. Ooh, that gives radon. I don't really need adamantium, but this is, maybe I should do that. That is a very, very long, that's not a very great source of it though. I don't know, we'll see. Let me go, we'll meet you on Pluto. And found the thing. It actually wasn't too far away from where I placed the void miner. So let's go ahead and clear this out. It's a bit annoying getting around here. Because of the gravity. But, yeah. Oh, there's no sound because... Get out of here. This. Hold on. Nope, not that. Not that. That. For some reason, it, Ah! These cobwebs are something else. Just gonna say that. Also, all the loot. The random loot you get. Oh my goodness. Get away from me. Alright, let's get out of here. Really? Get away from me! Yeah, all these cobwebs, they make this so annoying. Like, really hard just to fly through. What is even happening? What is happening? Someone was like, are you shooting bombs at me? What is this? I think that skeleton was like shooting bombs at me. Alright, there we go. Let me get rid of all these things first. There we go. Killed the boss. There we go. Got the key. Oh, the gravity's really weird over here too. Leave me alone! There we go. Alright, let me get the heck out of here. Let me move the... I guess we'll meet on Makemake. And hopefully hopefully we can get the Void Miner to work. Also, if you look at the minimap, you can see the Pluto 3 thing. So I don't know if that is what's doing it. Okay, we are on Makemake, and I remembered to actually put it in an actual chunk. That is one thing. I forgot to check on Pluto, and I thought maybe that was causing issues, but it didn't appear to affect anything. Let me just quickly do this. That should start charging that. And we got the Void Miner set up. I got... Need to do this. I need to change the channels. I think you can put... Yeah, you can put letters in them, so... I'll just, like, rename it Krypton or something like that. Although I was thinking, I'm like, if we have an input... I don't really want to have an input and an output on the same channel, because then wouldn't it, like, go in, like, circles? I don't know. But we got our Krypton, we got that. Let me throw this in there, and it is turning on. And we want a blacklist. I might use the whitelist, but if you don't have anything in it, I want the blacklist to make sure this is working. I'll be sad if this doesn't work. I don't know if... I can't... Like, I don't... I've just moved it. I didn't... It was working on Proteus, but it just doesn't seem to want to work on Pluto, and I don't know why. Again, it's not working. Look at that. That's not supposed to go there. That was supposed to go there. Yep, it is. It is definitely not working. Am I crazy? Well, I am crazy, but... If I do that... Yep, it's actually using Krypton. And it is... Just... I'm like, what did I... What have I changed? I don't know. And doesn't work with the whitelist either. Obviously, the whitelist I would have to put the ores. I don't have any ores on me, though. Alright. Why isn't my void miner working? People that know more about GregTech New Horizons. I'm like, tier 7 isn't going to be blacklisted, right? I don't know. But, alright, anyway, we did get our tier 7 rocket. We got to the new planets. Unfortunately, I am having a bit of an issue here. But with black plutonium, we can start working towards the tier 8. But we are going to have to upgrade our... Yeah, tier 8's a little far off because we're going to need a upgraded assembly line. So we are not near that. But yeah, hopefully I can get this working. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.